Farron Keep. That's where we're going today. But I have a few alternate names that maybe you could consider. How about Patches's Bathwater, Miyazaki's Pond, or lastly, The Trudge Through the Sludge. Okay, they can't all be winners. None of them are good. Whatever you want to call it, though, that's where we're going. We're going to be reading item descriptions. We're going to be taking on the Abyss Watchers, and my game is going to crash and crash and crash, and then I'm going to realize what the problem is. Then we're good to go. Anyway, this is going to be a shorter video. I do videos area by area, so while this one may be short, the next few coming up for this series are going to be a little bit more lengthy as we get into some of the meatier places. If you find yourself enjoying the video, be sure to subscribe, and let's begin. Back to the crabs. I'm being invaded. Alright, where is he? I'm looking for a big-headed... My game crashed. Alright, well, I'm back in here. Lots of friendly gentlemen around me. I don't know why. Both times the game has crashed, it's been in this area. So I guess we're starting out this video with an invasion. An NPC invasion because... I can't go online, not with this mod. I hear footsteps. There he is. He's hiding. You little bastard. Okay. I've been trying to 100% Elden Ring, so... I just tried to jump attack this guy. I'm doing a Crucible Knight build. And I just got all my equipment. And, it's pretty satisfying. That was easy. Hazel Pick. Choice weapon of Yellowfinger Hazel. A Finger of Rosaria, and Xanthia's Scholar. This is both a weapon and a sorcery staff. The gold specks are remnants of lost sorceries. Skill, Steady Chant. For a short moment, boost the strength of sorceries. Xanthia's Crown. Crown supposedly made in imitation of a divine creature of Ulusil, land of ancient golden sorceries. Xanthia's clothing is the mark of a researcher of lost sorceries, and the oversized crown is emblematic of their work. Such a curious pursuit is surely nothing to be ashamed of. We got ourselves a bonfire. I can't imagine this video is going to be very long. Oh, the game crashed again. The game is constantly crashing. I'm back. I figured it out. Also, look at my guy. First person mod was causing the crash. It was consistently crashing at this bonfire. But now look. I was really scared it was about to crash, I'm not gonna lie. Ragged Mask. Rag that covers the wearer's mouth. Likely a makeshift item that helped reduce intake of various poisonous and nauseous fumes. We got a swamp to trudge through. Rotten pine resin, we've read it. Yeah, I can't imagine there's too much to read other than a few special items that we're gonna pick up here soon, hopefully. We're poisoned. We got ourselves a Dark Wraith. Where you going, pal? Come on. Let's finish it. There we go. Sage's Coal. Coal used for weapon infusion. The white magic flame produced by this coal was given to the Undead Legion long ago by one of the Crystal Sage twins. Give to the blacksmith and the shrine to allow the use of gems for crystal, blessed, and dark infusion. Alright, the locals. Okay, so we just took out this first fire, which as you probably know, we got to take out all of them so we can enter the Abyss Watchers area. Greatsword, definitely fun one to read. That was, I don't know what I was swinging at there, but we got that guy. Greatsword. Forgot to read it. Here I am. This ultra greatsword with its thick blade is one of the heaviest of its kind. Highly destructive if intolerably heavy. There would appear to be some credence to the rumors that this sword tested the true limits of human strength. And then the skill is Stomp. We know Stomp. I'm rolling to you. There we go. Sunlight Talisman, that's new. The Knight of Sunlight's personal talisman for casting miracles of the gods. The talisman bears the knight's own holy illustration, an emblem of his unwavering faith. Use of the talisman's skill fills the user with similar steadfastness. And then unfaltering prayer, temporarily increased poise while casting miracles, preventing enemy attacks from interrupting prayer. Wolf's Blood Swordgrass. A leaf signifying a duty fulfilled by the watchdogs of Farron, who stand beside the old wolf to ensure the serenity of those at rest. Depicts a swordgrass leaf stained with dried blood. Long ago, the swordgrass leaf quietly identified members of the Undead Legion. In the rotted forest rest the spirits of warriors past. Their acceptance of and gratitude toward their guardians is expressed eloquently by the humble leaf. This'll be fun. Dream Chaser's Ashes. Umbral ash of one who dreamt of joining the Undead Legion. With this, the Shrine Handmaid will prepare new items. In the end, the Dream Chasers who wandered aimlessly in the rotted forest found a sense of fulfillment. I think a FromSoftware game that has some like seafaring in it, that would be interesting. Because I feel like that's something they avoid is the sea. But just think of how incredible that sort of thing would be. If you know about Bloodborne's lore, they have some very interesting stuff involving a fishing hamlet. Okay, I'm trying to yap. But anyway, yeah, I think they could do some very horrifying and interesting stuff involving the ocean. I'm very terrified of the ocean, actually. Like, I get actual anxiety when I see the ocean. Like, underwater especially. Okay, I swear to you, I need to yap. I don't have time for you to be killing me. You hairy demon. Let's just kill him. What a nuisance. Soul of a stray demon. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire numerous souls or transposed to extract its true strength. The stray demon, now lacking even a trace of flame, was once the gatekeeper of Lothric. You have failed in your task, my friend. Oh! An unwelcome surprise. Roll! I'm dead. Oh my, talk about cutting it close. Alright, fire done. Golden Scroll. A golden scroll chronicling the vast research of the Xanthias scholars. Give to a sorcerer to learn the arts of Ulasil. In the lost land of Ulasil, the sorceries orchestrated light, and were said to shine in the golden hues. Antiquated dress. Dress sewn in a long-lost fashion. The elaborately embroidered ivory-colored silk is imbued with ancient magic power. No protection is offered by this garment, as it was never intended for battle. What's up, boys? Oh, so close. Alright, so I think that's all of the fires. Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. A special ring given to those who are deemed fit to undertake the journey of discovery in Vinheim, home of sorcery. Extends length of spell effect. Apropos to the Dragon School, the seal depicts an everlasting dragon. A lingering dragon symbolizes the true nature of the consummate sorcerer. Crown of Dusk. Feathered crown bestowed upon the Princess of Ulasil, land of ancient golden sorceries. Through the Guardian Elizabeth's blessing, this raises the power and effect of the wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic attacks rises in tandem. Classic item for a glass cannon mage. Great magic weapon. Sorcery which improves upon magic weapon. Greatly reinforces right weapon with magic. Only sorcerer swordsmen with special duties are permitted the use of this spell. The Azure Blade is said to cut down heavily armored knights with ease. Atonement. Miracle given to those cast out from the Sable Church of Londor. Attracts more attention from foes. This is the only tale known by the exiles who believe it carries words of forgiveness. Cursed journeys, too, must ultimately come to an end. Hollow Gem. A gem of infused titanite. A stone plentiful in Londor, land of hollows. Used in infusion to create hollow weapons. Hollow weapons are said to peer into the essence of its wielder, whose luck boosts attack. Alright, let's head on inside. I'm ready. That guy just tried to cheap shot me. Sorry, buddy. Not interested. Just gonna walk right in. All right. So this guy thinks he can take me. I don't blame him. He probably can. He's getting smacked pretty hard, though. He's got a buddy on his way. I need to heal. So the last thing I need to do is get caught up in their attacks. There's phase one. Now this phase gets a little bit more tricky, but we should still be fine. Feeling confident enough to be able to take it. Let's go, buddy. I did a lot of damage, but he hit me pretty good there. Okay, there we go. Nice. Do they bleed? That's the question of the day. He certainly does a lot of damage. He certainly still does a lot of damage seconds later. We'll do that. I just gotta make sure I heal at the right time. There we go. Can I get a couple of hits? Yes, I can. Okay. He's done. Yep. Wall tried to get in my way, but it worked out. And there we go. The first Lord of Cinder is down. We're embered up and everything. First up, Soul of the Blood of the Wolf. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Used to acquire numerous souls or transposed to extract its true strength. The blood was spread amongst the Abyss Watchers, and their souls are one with the soul of the Wolf Blood Master. Cinders of a Lord. Cinders of a Lord left by the Abyss Watchers. If the Lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. The Watchers of the Abyss swore upon their shared wolf's blood, which also served as their mandate as Lords. Boulder Heave. Art of a stray demon of stifled flame. Spew a boulder from one's mouth. The boulder is heavy, but shatters easily. And then Havel's Ring. A ring for warriors keen on heavy accoutrements. Increases maximum equip load. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, the battlefield compatriot of Gwyn, the First Lord. The art of war has been a constant since ages past, and those who would follow in Havel's footsteps are no fewer now than in his own day. And then we have these two weapons from the Abyss Watchers. We have Wolf Knight's Greatsword, Greatsword of a Knight tainted by the dark of the Abyss, and Master of the Wolf's Blood of Farron. The Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watcher, and his sword is more punishing against creations of the Abyss. Skill, Wolf Sword. While in stance, use normal attack for a low spinning slash, or strong attack to leap forward in a vertically slashing somersault. Farron Greatsword. Greatsword of the Abyss Watchers, which is atypically paired with an unusual dagger. The dagger is utilized as a wedge in the left hand, while the greatsword is held in the right. A unique technique that was synonymous with the Undead Legion. Confounds foes in the manner of wolves hunting prey. And then the skill is parry, which we know about parry. So there you have it. So now I'm going to take you along for a level up before we finish.
Very well then.
Because you haven't seen what I've done lately. Here are my stats right now. Pretty decent. Nothing crazy. I could go all the way up to 30 health, but I think I'm just going to do a situation like this, where I just evenly distribute between health and strength for now. I'm going to raise my endurance probably to 30 eventually, but for where we're at in the game, 24 is doing us pretty well. Vitality is pretty low. We'll have to raise that later. But once again, we're fine as we are right now. And then when I'm really happy with strength and health, I'm definitely going to go to luck and start raising that. That'll be like an in-game thing. So there we go, level 55. Anyway, in the next video, be expecting the Catacombs of Carthus. We'll take our time there. That should be a pretty decent sized level. If you did enjoy, be sure to subscribe. Love to have you on the channel. If you want to help push this video out to others, as always, be sure to like it. Comments help as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.